guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Desiree of the Succulent Therapy, and we are back again with another video. It is cloudy today, as you can see, but our plants are doing well. We have a little bit of sun, and I'm happy to inform you that all or some or most of our plants are doing well, except some of our propagations that turned mushy and died because of the typhoon. I think that was last week ago. So I was able to save some of the others, but the others just said goodbye to me. So I'm not quite happy with that one, but I'm pretty sure we are going to replace that one with another propagations. Okay, so it's been so long since we have updated our video. I think that was 2 months ago, and I am sorry for that one, but today we are going to do our October plant tour, because some of them are providing some colors already, because it is close to December where it gets cold here in Baguio. Okay, I don't see some decorations in the house surrounding us yet, but look at that poinsettia right there. I'm peeping. Oh my gosh, let's go back. Okay, we have this ghosty right here. At first I thought this one is a ghost plant, but it is not. Ghost plant doesn't look like this. It's more like a brownish. The ghost plant is more like a brownish to silverish color. This one, however, it is a pink succulent. It changes its color depending on how you treat them. If it's cold here in Baguio, it will turn completely pink, especially there in Atok. So this is a really beautiful plant for beginners, because it is easy to take good care of, and they multiply easily. So we have this pink tinge on the inner leaf right there, you can see that, and the greenish and bluish on the outer leaf. So that is really beautiful right there. We have this bashful. It provides some vibrant red color in your garden. So this is a must-have succulent. You will love this one. Okay, moving on, we have this one right here, Graptoveria Debbie, which is looking so beautiful. It has this smaller leaf on the lower part of its leaves, and it gets chubby and wider on the upper leaf. It has this pink, bright pink on the outer leaf, and then as it turns on the lower or the inner leaf, it gets pink like that right there. If you are going for a clump succulent that is easy to take good care of, this is one of them. This is a Graptopetalum mendezii. Really beautiful succulent. We have this some like orangey type of the succulent. We have this one right here. It's not so big, but look at the structure of the leaves right there. We have a lot of the leaves on the outer part that is coloring up with something like bluish on the inner part, and look at the tip. It's like a pink to white tip right there. This is a really beautiful succulent. That is an Echeveria Orion. Okay, next one, we have our Sedum Shangri-La. I think that you remember how this one looks like before. It has these big leaves, and the rosettes on the lower part are so small. So I decided to cut those bigger rosettes right here. As you can see, the cuts right there, and I planted them into another pot. So let's look at that later on. There are a lot of babies again on the lower part. That is a really good thing that you can get when you are cutting your succulent. Cocatenum. Look at this one. It's really big. I think that it looks like a Pachyphytum oviferum, but it is not. This is a Cocatenum. It has a lot of farina, just like our lawi. Sedum rubrotinctum. This is a jelly beans. This is the normal ones. As you can see, it is turning red already, because as I said, it's getting cold in here, and the sun is a little bit strong. So we are having this red color right there, and a lot of babies on the lower part that is coloring up with bright color of red also. So that is the difference of our cat's claw. It has this red tip. The tip is a little bit bigger and fatter than the tip of Silhouette. You can see that the Silhouette has pink tips right there. Beautiful. And this one has more of a red too. You can see that lines on the leaf also. So that's how you can differentiate a cat's claw from the Silhouette. We have this West Rainbow right here. This is a variegated ones. You can see that pink color with the darker color on the inner side. I hope that this one grew and provide us some baby next time. That is the West Rainbow. Next one, I have this green eyes right here. We have this right here, beautiful peachy succulent. This is a Graptopetalum marinee or marinee. We have this one. Look at the difference of this one and the Mendoza right there. Mendoza and the marinee. This has a smaller leaf structure or smaller rosettes, but they are a bit colorful than the Mendoza right there. Okay, we're moving to this one right here. This is a Sedum rubrotinctum, or this is the variegated type of the Sedum rubrotinctum jelly bean. This one is the Sedum rubrotinctum aurora or Sedum aurora. You can see those white variegations on the leaf. That one will turn pink. So while that one is turning red, you can see that one right there. This one will turn a little bit on the pink side. We can see this Graptopetalum superbum. It has this flat surface of rosettes right there, and it's also violet or something pink like that. We have this Laura right here, beautiful color. Oh, it doesn't have some color, but it has this pink tinges on the tip and the side of our leaves. And we have this beautiful Farina right there. It gives the color of white or something like bluish, something like that. Next one, oh, Graptopetalum marinee. I have a lot of those because it's really my favorite actually. Agavoides red blush, providing some color also. It is starting to, and I'm excited for that one. Agavoides red blush. Next one, we have this Ellen right here. This one suffered from the typhoon and also the monsoon that we had. I think our monsoon is pretty bad in here. We didn't receive any sun for almost 3 weeks, and it made my succulents so sad. Some of them died and this one survived. I am happy to tell you that. It is providing us some little colors right there and also little leaves. I hope that this one heals in time, so we are going to update you on that one. Cat's claw, we talked about that a while ago. Also, this one is a green succulent. It is a big succulent also. I forgot the name. Oh, it's Golden Glow. This one is the Golden Glow. This is a Sedum rubrotinctum mini jelly beans. So this one is the mini type, variegated type, and the normal type right there. So this one is the mini type. The mini type will turn brownish or reddish when it is stressed. It has this a lot of small babies on the lower part also. Marinee again, we have this different structure but same leaves right there. Next one, we have our Echeveria hera. It is the white ones. These are the hard-grown white ones. I propagated this one, I think that was 1.5 years ago. So this is 1 and 7 months old, I think, something like that. Also this one. So these are Echeveria white ones. Next one, we have this Graptoveria. Lovely rose right here, beautiful. I love that. Mendoza, And then we have this elegance right here. This is a really fragrant plant. Echeveria John Daniels. Next one, we have the variegated string of hearts. You can see that a lot of them doesn't have some plant because I propagated a lot of the leaves in there. I have the pots on my propagation area. I will show you later on. Okay, next one we have our Echeveria kissing. As you can see, a lot of the leaves have turned like this because of the rain that I mentioned a while ago. And talking about the rain, if you have some rain for almost 2 days straight, you might want to check your succulents because somewhere in there you might find some slugs, and those slugs will do this one right here. They will munch on the leaves of your succulents, so you might want to check on that one. So it is not really advised to make your succulents wet all day because it will be attracting a lot of the slugs and snails, something like that. Okay, let's move on to this side first. We have this Sedum Alice Evans right here. It is a really fragrant succulent. This also provides us some yellowish color when it is stressed, and it gives this fragrant smell right there. So this one is a must-have succulent if you're addicted to the fragrance of your succulent. On the lower part, another fragrant succulent, we have this pendants right here. We have this multi-headed small cubic frost right here. And on this side, you can see this angel's finger. It is providing us some colors with this upright foliage that it has. Also, another bright succulent, we have this baby icy green. Echeveria orange Monroe right here. It is starting to give us some color, and the structure of the leaves are forming also. We have these lines right there. Okay, that is another hybrid of Lawi. So orange Monroe, Desmantia right here, another bluish succulent. You can see that a lot of the lower leaves have dried already, but it has still some of its fleshy leaves, so I'm going to leave that until everything dries up. That would make them easier to pull. So Echeveria Desmantia, beautiful succulent. Champagne or the champagne, lime and chill or lemon and lime. This is the variegated type. You can see this white variegations on the leaf right there. This one is a variegated albocarinata, and this one is a sedum atomy. I was kind of confused of this one. It is doing well when I transferred it on a terracotta pot, but it started to dry up. So I figured it out that this one loves water very much, but the terracotta pot right here is consuming the water that is supposed to be for the plant. So I decided to transplant them into a ceramic pot that will give them a lot of water. Even if my soil is a well-draining soil, it will contain as much as water as the plant needs, so that will do good right there. We have this pink rose right there. This is a small lowlandesiana. It is starting to provide us some colors. Another beautiful clump succulent, we have this baby finger right here. This one is the small type. You can see that one is the angel's finger, and this one is the baby's finger. So you can see some of the pink leaves right there, and also some bluish leaves on the lower part. Okay, so this one is an Echeveria risri, or the rasri. I think that's what it's called. That's how I read it. Yeah. So Echeveria rasri. It is not as clump as it should be yet, but we are hoping to get a lot of growth from it in the next few months. We have this clumped Echeveria white ones. It is three-headed right there. I am planning to separate this one, but I think the structure is pretty nice. I want to leave it that way and see if what will it do in the next couple of months. I wonder how. So Echeveria linguas right here, providing us some nice warts and also some colors. Look at this one right here. Beautiful red color on the outer leaves right there. Oh, beautiful. Next one. As we move down here, we have this Echeveria agavoides lipstick. It is twin-headed also, but I don't think I want to separate that one. It's really beautiful right there. Next one is the Echeveria laui ex Lola. You can see that structure right there is more of a Lola, but the leaves right there, the farina, got its structure from the laui right here. So that one is a laui ex Lola. Beautiful succulent right there. Next one is our variegated mibina. It is really beautiful with that pink tips and also the green color on the inner part, and then some white colors or variegations on the edges of the leaves. Really beautiful. Rose queen right here. Though it is still small, this is such a slow grower succulent. But I think the terracotta is contributing to the slow growth of my succulents, because the terracotta, as you might have known, consumes a lot of water. Okay, this one is the laui. Echeveria laui, beautiful, but it has this messy succulent. The birds likes to go in there and just touch the leaves. It makes me think of how I can deal with that one, but I think that's the part of nature. Okay, this one is the laui. And then we have the Saragosse right here. This one is the pink type. We have the blue type and the normal one. This is the Saragosse. It is still small also. And next one, we have one of the hybrids of laui also. We have this white lotus right here. It is still small, but I'm looking forward of having some bigger growth on that one. As we move up, we have this aviferum right here. Beautiful and chubby succulent, and it has some baby in there. Moving up, we have this dusty rose that provides of some violet color right there. It has some farina, but it doesn't feel, or it doesn't look like much like the laui right there. So dusty rose, we have this coniphyllum right here, multi-headed also. Moving down, we have this black queen right here. This is an Echeveria agavoides black queen. Moving down, Echeveria aerial, beautiful succulent, one of my favorite. If this one is not stressed, it is more of a bluish or something greenish color, something like that. But if you plant them into a small pot and let them have some compact leaves, you can have some colors like this one right here. Beautiful. Next one, on this part, we have this crown ball right here. Echeveria crown ball. When we have the mirin or the red moon. Beautiful color on the inner part. Also, you can see some of the bright red on the edges, on the sides of the leaf. And we have this raspberry eyes. I was hoping to get the variegated type of this one, but I can't seem to find any. We have the dark eyes. You can see that dark leaves on the inner part. It has this red tip also. And you can see some of the farina. Or the farinas that are visible on the outer part. Am I talking too fast? Or I'm talking something like, yeah. Okay, anyway, let's continue. We have this clavatum right here. I think you remember, if some of you have been with me last year, you remember how this one looks. This one is the main stem. This is the only one that I planted. And after a year, it provided me some of these babies. And hopefully, it will provide more in the next couple of years. That will be a good start for this one right here. That is Sedum clavatum. Also, this one is a one fragrant succulent. I can't deny that. This one is a prolifica, but the variegated type of this one is much more fragrant. So this one is a prolifica. It turns pink also. This one is a mixture of a lot of propagations right here. You can see some Sandman. We have this Ellen right here. Delight, Purple Delight. Some of our Bluebird, White Ones, Sunsets, Snow Bunny, Prolifica, Bashful, Lovely Rose, Indica, that red one right here, and Pretty and Pink, and a lot more. Beautiful combination of some succulents. I did this, I think, 2 months ago. The arrangement was 2 months ago, and it is still doing well till now. Okay, moving on to the lower part. This is a Sedum lucidum. It is turning red right now because, as I've mentioned, it's getting cold in here. Sedum lucidum is providing us some of the babies on the lower part, and I'm pretty excited for that one. Next one, we have this Greenovia right here, but it looks like a Pandora that is locally grown here in Baguio. That's why it's green, and the leaf are a little bit open. But if we take good care of it, like how it is in the wild, maybe the leaves are going to close off like that one right there. It is starting to. Look at that structure right there. It looks like a rose right there. Beautiful. Pandora or Greenovia. Let's call it a big Greenovia. Next one is the Murasaki. As I've mentioned, a lot of my succulents shredded some leaves because of the rain. This is one of them. So this is a beautiful one. That's why I am looking forward for this one to grow some leaves a little bit more. And it has this pink color on it, both to the inner and the lower part of its leaves. It's really beautiful. We have this Lola right here. This is such a slow grower succulent, but it's really beautiful with its pink tinge of color on the outer part right here and bluish on the inner part. Beautiful succulent. Another angel's finger right here. Pagoda, Echeveria pagoda. This looks like a raindrops, but it is not, because if you search on the internet, you can see that the color of this one turns red, and a lot of the leaves will have some warts. So it provides us this something like fountain type of warts right there if you search this one online. Okay, Subcorimbosa Lawi 30. This is going clump, and I love the structure of the leaves right here. It has this greenish on the inner part of the leaves, and then some pink lines on the edges. Next one, we have this Lorensis right here, or the Lorensis. We have these pink tips. Next one, we have this raindrops right here. It is healing also. I love those warts right here. It's more like a water that is forming in there. Also, the Sedum burrito. I have the mother plant of this one up there, but I can't really. Oh, there. That one. Okay. That one is the Sedum burrito. Okay. So, moving on this side, another of our Ellen have survived. Beautiful one. We have this pink types of rosette right there. And some of our Letitia. Okay, we have another kind of hybrid of our Lawi right there. This is a Tapalpa. This one is the variegated type of Marinee. I just got this one, so it doesn't look well, or it doesn't look good still. But I'm hoping that this one will recover in the next few months so that we will get a nice growth on that one. Next one is the Hernandezii. Right here, the Macadamia. Some of the pink trumpet. Hercules right here. Beautiful. This is a small Hercules. I hope that that one grows a little bit bigger. Amabel. Some of our Sedum Firestorm. Blue beans. one of the fragrant succulent also that I have. It has this beautiful structure with its farina also, and that uh, dark tip right there. Pretty and pink. And this one is the variegated diamond state. Beautiful pink succulent also. Okay, moving on this side, we have this orange sherbet right here. This one was damaged also from the rain, and I transferred it on this pot so that it will grow a little bit tighter. We have this variegated Miss Richards right here. This is a propagation of mine. The mother plant sadly died because of the rain. As you might have known, variegated succulents are so sensitive. They don't like rain that much. So I'm lucky that I saved some of its propagations. I have 3 of these actually. So that's the good thing when you propagate things. If the mother plant dies, you have some extra on your plate. Next one, we have this rippling water right here. Subgarimbo Zalawi, I think I talked about that. And this one is the Cupid. Okay, here are some of our plants on the healing side. I call this one a healing side because this one receives a lot of sunlight in the morning. So when I have some of my succulents that aren't doing well, I will put them on this side so that they will recover a little bit faster. It seems that they are doing well when they are receiving a lot of sunlight. So I have some of my clavatums right here. This one, variegated succulents, also that one that was damaged by the rain. Some of my propagations of Echeveria raindrops right there, which has this beautiful color. Some of the purple champagne. We have the German champagne, Hercules, Sedum kragi, that was damaged also from the rain. Okay, on this side, I have this interesting succulent right here. We have this titubans right here. I removed the top part of this one a couple of months ago, and then it provided me some babies. I have some pictures of it when it doesn't have babies yet, and this is how it looks like right now. We have this Hercules, these Lawrences right here, that is also my propagation. Some of my clavatums propagation. Black Hawk right there, or I call that a Black Hawk. We have this small propagation of the Nanahook Mini. It is looking so stressed right now. Peach and cream, or the peaches and cream. This one is the color that you can get with pretty and pink if they are exposed to a lot of sunlight. Francisco Balde, or we have the Darly Sunshine. This one is the Cinderella. It has providing us some colors right there. Little Gem, Derenciana. We also have this Sunman right here. Also in here, we have this variegated titubans. That one is the Magic Fire, Da Vinci Code, variegated infant. We have that Purple Delight right there. This one is Q Marble, Clara, Derenbergii, Ruby Donna, which is providing us some nice colors on them. We have this Nodulosa, Cupid. This one is the Luella, Snow Bunny, Crazy and Ryan, Frevel, Flagani, Albicans. This one is the Tiny Berger, Pink Curls, Clavatums, Baron Bold, and other succulents right here. Let's move. In this part, we have this Rhobidonna right here. Also, that one is a propagation of the Madiba. Some of our Benbadis, Compactum. We have this beautiful edge of Esther. Beautiful right there. Echeveria Esther. We also have this Bashful right here. golden girl, topsy-turvy. This one is the prolifica that is stressed. So you can see some of the pink tips right there, and it's looking so nice right now. Senman, multi-headed. This is a propagation also. Orange Sherbet. Agavoides Moonstone. And on this side, you can see this arrangement that we did a couple of months ago. It's looking so beautiful. You can also see some of the stress type of the succulents. This one is the bashful. So this is how red the bashful is when it is stressed. Doesn't that look so beautiful? And it will provide some color in your garden. If you have one, you must have the succulent. Ellen, Marinade, and other succulents right there. This one is my propagation area. I put them here because this one receives a lot of sun in the morning. Let's begin on this side. We have these propagations of sedum burrito right here. Also the donkey's tail. We have the propagations of cotyledons, some crab cactus, some of our variegated string of pearls propagation. We also have this haworthia right here, cacti, some of our propagations that are wet right now because of the rain also. Most of them have provided me some babies and I'm happy with that. Another one. You can see a lot of our propagations or more of our propagations on this side. A lot of them are doing well. In the next couple of months, we are going to transplant some of them in order for us to have new succulents that will be planted on our pot again. Next one. And maybe if this one will go, we will have some giveaways again, just like we did a couple of months ago. Okay, anyway, we have these pots right here of beautiful propagations that goes on and on and on until here, and some of them there. Propagations of Marinade and Mendoza also. Moving on, we have some propagations of other things like the propagations of our variegated string of hearts. We have that one right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have some other pots somewhere. I'll show you later on. We have this propagations right here. It goes on and on. It is a mixture of many things like Lucidum, Ellen, Superbum, Carol, Fantasia Carol, or Fantasia Claire, and things like that. Next one on this side, more of our propagations, Burrito. We have this cotyledon right here, and propagations of clavatum. You can see that one right there. It has given us some babies already. It's hard to pull them up, which is a good sign. Variegated suyon right there. Captain Hay. Some of our other propagations that are growing so nice. This one is the Shangri-La that I told you about that we transferred, and other propagations that we have right here. Okay, that's pretty much it for this video. I want to thank you guys for being with me this day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.
From